Why am I wearing this hat? Is it because I want to be Thomas Shelby? No, I want to be me. I do feel pretty cool wearing it, actually, because of all the... I do actually resonate with Thomas Shelby. I'm not saying I'm currently as cunning or as brave as him. I'm a very fucked up and broken individual, to be honest. But I'm still clawing at the pit I've been put in. And I'll fucking die doing it. Because what are you doing at any point? Do you know what life is? It is the pit. You never make it out. What are you going to do? Get up there? What then? You're going to die doing what you love. Would you have it any other way? Even if you reach a moment of peace, armistice, you know, when's it going to go wrong again? It's only a matter of time. Is that such a bad thing? Why do you want to die in your sleep? A lot of people have said that to me. Why? To avoid the pain? I often avoid pain. Pain can be horrible. But if you push through it, it always makes you stronger if you have the right mentality. And yeah, it's relative. Yeah, what? You get your eyes gouged out and your legs cut off. You're probably not going to be better off. But ultimately, you have to encounter pain in life. You know, any animal that says, let's say there's a deer and it starts philosophizing about its existence to run away from wolves, that deer is just going to die. If it decides that, why should I bother? Is that the right attitude? Well, that's up to the deer. Is it wrong? That's up to you to decide. Perceptual freedom. If you ever watch Watership Down, why does Ella Ra run with cunning? Why does he sharpen his senses? Why does Frith give him the gift of lightning? Because without that, he wouldn't be able to protect his people. So the deer that can't be bothered, in a way, it's humorous, right? It's funny. Why the fuck should I give a shit? Do you know what I mean? And that attitude can actually be very, very valuable in the right circumstance. But again, it can work against you, as it has worked against me time and time again. You must be cunning. Otherwise, somebody's going to get hurt. Will it be your fault? Partly. But I don't like to think of it as fault. I prefer to think of it as responsibility. Let's say you don't know how to defend yourself. You've never exercised courage properly. And somebody shows up and starts pushing the people you love around. You stand there in apprehension, whoever you are. Are you going to feel good about that? Are you going to chalk it up as, I don't give a shit, why should I bother? Does that sound like virtue to you? If you Mr. I don't give a shit, they don't give a shit about the pain or the sacrifice. And when I say that, I don't mean don't do it. I mean, if you really don't give a shit, then I better do it. Do you know what I mean? Do it. People tell you to take the safe road. Stay safe, dude. What is safety? You think cutting the corners off everything's going to save you? You think the mother that doesn't train the child to defend themselves against the dark world, you think that mother's doing the child a favour? No. True freedom is capability. True freedom is the ability to sacrifice. Because overcoming obstacles is the entire point. When you play a game, what are you doing? You're becoming better at it. And yeah, you can say you fuck around. You know, some of my friends of the past, right? I'm often into this fucking about mindset, and it's great sometimes, but sometimes you want to put in the effort. And do you know what happens? Sometimes with some people, you put in the effort. Say, we want to be competitive here because that's part of the fun sometimes. Do you know what they say? Well, we're not taking it seriously. But if you look in their eyes, you'll see something. And it ain't good. Think about it.